take the chin, tuck it down. Let your eyes look to your knees. So your eyeballs are looking to your knees, but you're not lifting your head up to do it. So now that we've set the body into a good space where it's ready to train and learn some new things, you're going to take your arms up over the ceiling, guys. So press the fingertips to the ceiling. And we're going to do single arm drops, but here's the key. My belly stays down to the floor. I'm going to reach one arm as I exhale. And I'm going to inhale it back up. And then as I exhale, the other arm goes. And as I'm lowering one arm to the floor, breathing out, I'm reaching the other arm up to the ceiling. So both arms are moving, one to the ceiling and one to the floor. So we're going to be working into some of those high hip bear crawls or handstand holds. And so guys, want to make sure the shoulders are prepared for that. Let's get one more going the other way. And we're going to roll on up to our front side. All fours position. You can put your hands up on that bench. If you don't have a bench or a ball, that's cool. Your hands are on the floor, totally fine. We're going to just sit back, let the head drop in between the arms and breathe out. So as I gently come back forward, I'm going to breathe in, squeezing my booty. And then I'm going to exhale, drop down, and breathe out. So guys, keep on moving through that. Let your breathing match your movement. Exhaling yourself down and inhaling back up. Nice. And this should be a nice, slow, controlled range of motion. Looking good, you guys. As you sit back, try to sit your butt onto your heels. As you glide back forward, try to thrust your hips forward toward the bench or floor. So you're going to get a little glute engagement. Hips are coming through. We're going to get one more, guys. One more. Excellent job. So we're going to attack the calves. On that same obstacle, guys, I'm going to just press one foot back, and I'm going to cross my other leg up and over, and I'm just going to do some rocks. So I'm pressing the heel down to the floor, rolling up over the toe as much as I can. So loosening up the ankle with a little bit of a forward-leaning calf raise. Having the hands elevated allows us to really get into the stretch. That can be easily done from the floor as well. So I'm just rocking back, pushing back, stretching it over, and that's fine too. So we're on one side, focusing on one side, trying to get that heel to make floor contact, so try to press that heel down. Doing it on the stability ball will create an added challenge, but it's okay. Nothing wrong with a challenge in the morning. We're going to go two more on that side, guys. Nice and smooth, rocking through it.
Sorry, Matt, I lost connection. What are you guys doing?
It's just calf raising, but don't worry because we're switching to the other side right here, guys. So listen to the cue. You're going to push your heel down to the floor. You can be on a bench or you can be on the floor in what looks like a down dog position. We're just trying to achieve that stretch through the lower portion of the leg. Getting the calf, getting the ankle, getting the foot. Now, guys, as you come up, try to rock up onto that toe. Express both forms of range of motion, meaning up onto the tiptoe as high as you can, and then down back into the heel on the floor as best you can. So tiptoes to heel down. Keep carrying that same breathing pattern that we established in through the nose and out through the mouth. One more nice big repetition through that foot and ankle, guys. We're going to get ready for that jumping jack or jump rope, whichever option you are choosing today. Cool. So guys, coordinating the dead bug, we're going to take a second to make this a stretch. So I'm going to take my opposite hand, pull my opposite knee to my chest. And then I'm going to switch sides. Take my opposite hand and pull the opposing knee to the chest. My other limb is pressing the floor down. My opposite leg is pushing the floor down. So I'm stiff on the downside and I'm relaxing and stretching through that upside. So give a good pull on that knee as you exhale. Let's make sure we got opposite hand supporting opposite knee. Yep, it's trying to do it as a one-hand knee grab. The other hand is stabilizing and pressing the floor down. There we go. That opposite knee that's on the floor, guys, I want to see you making a push to the ground. So try to press that knee to the floor. Looks like you're rigid on the floor with that arm and that knee. And then just keep on switching through it. Each rep, try to pull a little bit higher to the chest. Breathing out as you're pulling that knee in. One more on each side, kids. One more each side. All right, as you make your way up to sitting, you're going to sit with both legs bent at 90 degrees, and we're sitting up with our hands on our knees. So try to take your hands to your knees. If you need your hand behind you to sit here, that's fine. Otherwise, it's hands on knees. We're going to try to pull the chest through the window and look up to the ceiling. And then I want to roll and round the back down, getting into a rounded posture. From the side, guys, it looks like this. So I'm rolling and rounding. And then I'm lifting, chin up, breathing out. Getting the spine to roll in this position. Tuck the tail, tuck the chin. Then pry the shoulders back, chest comes through, and arch up. So keep on working through that, guys. I want to see your spine rolling in and out of flexion and extension while you're in this position. So one of the keys to this, guys, as I'm sitting upright, I want to try to pry my chest through the window. And then I also want to push it back and round it out. So I'm trying to get as much as I can as we're working through this. So reaching your shoulders back as you get down into flexion. One more time up. And then we're going to switch hips. Who's that popping on? Linda, is that you? Yes, good morning. So guys, as we're working through this hands on knees, again, I'm going to try to pull my shoulder blades back and down while my chin and chest rise up. And then I'm going to tuck the chin down, roll the tailbone down. Keep pressing the knees to the floor. So also trying to get those hips nice and loose. Getting the neck mobilized as well, guys, in this chin down position. And then also into the chin and head up position. Two more reps. Keep your breathing with you. Then you guys are going to bring it up to all fours. And from all fours, sweep one foot up. Push that knee out. So then I'm going to try to reach my back knee up off the floor. So I've extended that back leg and I'm pushing the knee out. And we're going to look up to the ceiling, rotating the head and neck. And then rotate the neck back down to the floor, looking over the opposite shoulder. So guys, neck rotations. Instead of up and down, now we're going side to side, keeping the knee pressed out and the opposite knee off the floor. Rolling the neck down to the ground. And then back up to the ceiling. and then down to the ground, and then back up to the ceiling, and just keep on moving nice and slow through that. If you need to take a break and put your knee down, feel free, take a break and put your knee down. And then guys, we're gonna switch sides. Bruce, is that your sexy body that just joined the screen here? Yeah, it is. Hey, Bruce, good morning. Good to have you. Guys, opposite side, press the knee out. We're looking over the shoulder. And then back down to the floor while my opposite knee is pressed up and back. My hand is pressing my knee out. Looking up and down. And guys, get it one more on that side. Phyllis just texted me. She said, are you doing class today? Yes, look at Thursday. I'm sure you're on Tuesday. All right, hey, let's talk about the rounds and reps of our workout today. We got glute thrusts. Guys, glute thrusts. If you have your handy dandy band, you're gonna wanna grab it. Here's our options for glute thrusts. You put the band just above the knee on the thigh. Your shoulders can go on a ball or on the floor or on a couch. I'm on a bench. I'm squeezing my hips up, pressing, and then I'm lowering back down. My mission here is to keep my chin tucked. So we just did a bunch of neck mobilization so I can keep my chin tucked. I'm not yanking on my neck, but I'm tucking my chin so that I don't arch my back and make this a lumbar drill more than a glute drill. So guys, we want to really emphasize glutes, not lower back. So I want to see the options you guys are going to be choosing for this. We can talk about some different ways using what you have to make this more or less difficult. Now, I see some of you guys have stability balls, which is really cool. The key to the stability ball bridge, guys, is that as I press up and as I go down, my ball isn't rolling forward and backward. So I'm not trying to roll my ball. I'm trying to keep my ball steady while I move through. And you've got to create the tension here, guys. So you've got to make that squeeze. Hey, Phyllis, we on Tuesday? It's definitely Thursday today, baby. Yeah, I know. It happens to all of us. I still love you. Hey, guys, one more glute bridge. Press it up. And then bring it back down. Cool. All right, so we'll have a little break. You're going to have 20 seconds as we finish each exercise. And in that 20 seconds, that's when you kind of throw your glute band on and then slip it back off like it were underwear and get ready for the next drill, guys, which is our handstand or high hip bear crawl. So let's all practice the high hip bear crawl first. It's basically just a down dog. So I'm pressing down and I'm going to walk forward a couple steps and then I'm going to walk backward a couple steps. And this is a really good progression to help me learn how to handstand walk and handstand hold. So I'm just walking it forward, walking it backward. So guys, everybody get on up and see what that looks like. Now, guys, as I'm doing this, I want to try to get my heels on the floor. If you're having a difficult time getting your heels on the floor, getting into a handstand is an even more difficult position for mobility. So, guys, you got to be mobile before you can get upside down and overhead. So really working that position is going to help us. You can come on down from there and you can relax. Another option that you might choose is using your bench or your ball with your feet up, and you're going to keep your feet steady and you're going to walk your hands back. So my feet stay and I'm walking my hands back and I'm pressing through. Now I can just hold this position for 40 seconds or I can practice walking in and out from plank back upright. So if you have a surface like the ball or a bench, give that a shot. I'm also going to see who's got room to go overhead right now. So guys, I'm gonna come back here to the back of the room, see if you can still see me. Can you guys see me back here? I'm just kicking up to the wall. So kicking up and holding that upside down position. So guys, I'm gonna give you 20 seconds. I want you to try anchoring your feet and walking your hands back, or kicking up to a wall so I can see what that's gonna look like for you. So again, you can put your feet on a couch, feet on a ball, walk your hands back to it. I'm gonna give you 20 seconds in 3, 2, 1, begin. Remember, the feet stay, the hands walk. Here we go. Ooh, I like it, guys. I like it. I like it. A lot of unique options here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome job, guys. And remember, at any point, you can, if you're going to practice the handstand for a couple seconds, then you can come back down and go into that high hip bear crawl. That's cool. You can always go from a harder option to a less difficult option, but it'll still be challenging based on the demand of fatigue. The next one, guys, is the jump rope or the jumping jack. I recognize not everybody has space to jump rope, but everybody can air jump. So I'm timing my hands and wrist flick, bouncing on my toes. Jumping rope without a rope is very much underrated because it really can teach you to keep your body upright, nice and tall. So guys, bear with my camera while I come back into focus. I'm bouncing off my tiptoes. I'm not pulling my feet up, which tends to happen a lot when we jump rope. The other thing you'll notice is it's very quiet. It's not super loud. I'm focusing on landing soft and just being a pogo stick. If you don't want to jump today, that is totally fine. Couple options you can choose is the jog in place. So jogging in place, guys, I'm just right here, just jogging in place. Staying on my toes, middle of my foot, 40 seconds of that. Our goal is heart rate, so we want to try to get the heart rate going with this. If you are going to jump rope, or let me actually say this before I start my timer, the jumping jack. This can sometimes get the heart rate going even more because the arms are going overhead. And again, you got to put some effort into it to get the heart rate out of it. Guys, I want to see the option you're going to choose. I'm going to put 40 seconds on the clock. We're going to do one round right now. Jumping jack, jogging in place. 3, 2, 1, get it. Show me what you guys are working with. If you're doing jumping jacks, pretend you're holding battle ropes. You want to pull those battle ropes down. Whip them. If you're doing jumping in place, guys, try to bring your feet close together. So you want to get those feet nice and tight. Pogo sticking off those mid-foot positions. Don't forget to breathe. Remember, it's a wrist motion, not a shoulder motion. It's wrist, 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 and you're just snapping the wrist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome work, you guys. The next drill. If you do not have weight for this, soup cans work well. 2 water bottles work really well. You don't need a heavy load. When it goes overhead, it gets heavy enough. I stole weights from my daughter. It's a straight leg, straight arm dead bug. I'm reaching one leg and the opposite arm down to the floor, and I'm alternating sides. One weight is always up at the ceiling. The key is that I'm not moving that other arm. So, right, I'm not moving both arms. One leg, one arm, all the way up to the ceiling at all times, like such. So, guys, come on down now. Regression for that is bend the knees. Standard dead bug. Keep the knees bent. You can also choose to move only one limb at a time instead of 2. That will make it less pressure on the lower back. So choose the option that works for you. Let's give that a shot. Let's see who's got that. Maria, if those are soap dispensers, please, for the love of God, be careful. Don't spill them. That stuff is like gold. There we go. So I see some of you guys going with the bent knee version. Totally cool, especially if you're having a difficult time keeping that leg fully extended. One more on each side, guys. One more on each side. Very nice. So again, 3, 5, 8 pound weight is probably all you need for that. You'll have a little 20-second break to get to your front side. And then, guys, we're going to just do what I call a bear dancer, and it's just getting into a bear crawl position. We're going to kick 1 foot under, balancing on 2 points. It looks like the Turkish get-up. I'm going to kick under, balancing on 2 points. And again, it looks like a Turkish get-up. This may not be for everybody. That's fine, guys. If that's difficult on your shoulder, you can sit your butt on the ground and then come back up. Sit your butt on the ground and then come back up. So we're just learning to coordinate that kick through, kick under. I'm going to suggest to you guys that as you kick through, kick under, you try to get that arm up so it looks like a Turkish get-up. So try to reach that arm up so it looks like a Turkish get-up. So let's try a couple on each side and we can answer questions as we go. Try 2 on each, guys. 2 on each. All right, so guys, you want to try to stay as tight as possible. So I want to try to stay as short into my square box as I can here as I'm kicking through. And don't forget, this arm is going to reach up, and I want you to look up. If that's painful on the knees, you could also make it a rotational plank. And I could just come to rotation this way, and that would work for me too. So you have those options of single arm rotations. Guys, the last one is our overhead sit-up. And basically what we're looking for here is a straight leg position and a straight arm position. And I'm punching my way to the ceiling. Big breath out as I come up. I roll, inhale, come back down, and then big breath out as I come up. Roll down slowly all the way back to the floor. So options we can choose for that are a seated overhead press. If I have weights, I might just choose the seated overhead press if that sit-up is not for me. Option also is just the standard crunch if that sit-up's not lovely for your body. So you choose. Show me, guys, 4 repetitions where you're going to go so I can see what we got. I see some weight plates up. I see some dumbbells up. Again, here's where you use those light dead bug weights if you got them. Dylan's got the seated press. I'm cool with that. Nice work. Last one, you guys. All right, so guys, listen, I need you to grab a quick drink of water. I want you to get your mind right. You're going to get your glute band on, and we're going to get ready to get hip thrusting. So, guys, you're going to use either the bench or a stability ball. We're going 40 seconds, chin tuck, squeezing, creating tension for our hip thrust. See you guys getting those bands on. You got 10 seconds, so we're going to get right into our workout.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes, Dill.
So if I have my bar, should I use my bar?
For the hip thrust?
Yeah.
As long as you have bumper plates and it's easy enough to set up. Don't make it so that it takes you all 50 seconds to set it up. Do you know what I mean? But you certainly can.
I'll just use an empty bar.
Yeah, perfect. Throw it right up. That's perfect. Better than not. All right, guys, any other questions? Good question. Dylan asked if she can use her barbell, and the answer is yes. Hey, the other thing, guys, I want you to really keep your knees bent. If you're up on that ball, you don't want to let those knees start getting extended away from you. So my knees aren't out here. I'm going to try to stay flexed as much as I can, and I'm going to keep my knees flexed as much as I can. I'm not pushing myself away from my knees. That's a quad drill, not a glute drill. In 3, 2, 1, execute. Big squeeze on that band, guys. Chins are tucked. Yup, if you're on the ball. Yeah, Bruce, I love that camera angle. Bruce, I want to see your eyes at all times. If you can't see my eyes, I can't see your eyes. That's going to keep your chin tucked. That's better right there. That's going to emphasize the hips and glutes. If you're on the stability ball, guys, try to peel your head up forward off the ball just a little bit so you're getting glutes, not low back. 10 seconds. Great work, guys. Great work. Everybody's got these really cool camera angles happening. 3, 2, Tim, get to work. And switch. Guys, we're going handstands next. You can do that high hip bear crawl. You can do a handstand. Handstand push-ups, handstand walks. Regular bear crawls are cool too. In 3, 2, 1, execute. Love these options, guys. Trying to get those heels to the floor. If you're doing that high hip bear crawl walk, keep your hips steady. We want to try not to wobble side to side. Amy's using a tree to hold her feet. That's fantastic. Knew that tree would come in handy. Right away, Candace. Walking it in, walking it out. 5 seconds, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Jump ropes, guys. Dylan, I appreciate you kicking back up to the wall. You could easily just waited for me to say time. Good girl. Hey, guys, if you have your jump rope, grab it. Make it handy. If you're not jumping rope today, remember your jump rope technique. It's wrists and tiptoes. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and execute. You can also alternate between some jumping rope and some jogging in place. Some jumping rope, some jogging in place. Once you get your jump rope pattern established, you can do the Ali. So it's 2 hops on one foot, 2 hops on the other foot. The old boxing jump rope. It's 2 bounces on one, 2 bounces on the other. So just trading your feet works for me as well, guys. Have a little bit of fun with that pattern if you're not trying to clear the rope. Keep those elbows up to about 90 degrees. Don't let your arms hang straight down. So elbows are up at about 90. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit the deck, grab your weights. We got straight leg dead bugs. Straight leg dead bugs. Remember, one arm, one leg should always face the ceiling. The opposite limbs are dropping to the floor. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Execute. Great coordination, guys. Bruce, can you make it as only a 1 arm drop instead of both of them? So opposite leg, opposite arm move. And if you only have 1 kettlebell, that's okay, Bruce. You just do a couple on one side, a couple on the other. So you just take care of switching after about 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great work, guys. We're going to do that bear dancer or side plank rotation to the other side. So bear dancer. So get into that all forward position. And we're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Execute. When you get into that rotation, try to pause for a second. Get that arm reaching for the ceiling. Nice, Jayco. Try to keep that foot off the floor. When you kick through, try not to touch down. Kick through and hold. Balance. Get stable on that 2 points, hand and foot. There you go, Christy. Great reach. Nice job. Don't kick the dog, Maria. All right, good. Woo. Five seconds, guys. Phyllis, it took you a second to get on here today, but now you're rocking it, kid. 2, 1, and rest. Last exercise, guys. Overhead sit-ups. Holding dumbbells, kettlebells, weight plates, whatever you have. Stability ball works. Remember, you can do standard crunches. Or if that sit-up's not great for your low back, I'm cool with that. You just do a seated overhead press. Lightweight. And go. Yeah, Jayco, when you bring those down, try to bring the elbows in nice and tight to the body. So instead of being out here, think in tight and then press up. Just like it was a kettlebell front rack position. Yeah, that's it, Dylan. Just like a kettlebell front rack. Pull them in tight. As you guys are doing that sit-up, try to press yourself through the window of your arms. So sit up, press your head through the window of the arms. Two, 1, and rest. Awesome work, guys. So I see a few of you taking that seated option. Hey, I'm not going to be particular. Whether you want to sit and press from here, that's cool. You can sit with your legs out a little bit taller. That's cool. So whichever position challenges you the most, that's the one I want you to sit into. Get your band on. Get ready for glute thrust. If you didn't know where we were going, here we go. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Booty thrust. Back to the top, guys. Hip thrust first. That's the way to move with authority. Get into position and get going. Now you create that tension. If you don't have a band, pretend there's a band there and squeeze out against it. Yep, remember, eyes are looking toward me. Much better, Bruce. That's it. Here you go, Dylan. Good angle because I can see you looking at me and you can see me looking back. Chin tucked, eyes to the knees, guys. Eyes to the knees. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Hey, we're going handstands or high hip bear walks. Handstands or high hip bear walks. Guys, if you're fluent with the handstand, you might practice doing a handstand not touching the wall. So if you're kicking up, try to bring your feet off the wall and balance without it. If that high hip bear crawl is easy for you, try the hand walk back on a ball or up high. 3, 2, 1, execute. You got it, Jules. Kick it up. Come on, baby. Ooh, nice, Jess, with the wall walk back. Very cool. Very clever right there in the doorway. That's it, Candace. Pam, way to get those heels down. Great job. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nicely done, guys. 20-second break. We're going to jump ropes. Get your jump rope handy. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Remember, elbows at 90, guys. Elbows at 90. So we're right here, keeping it in nice and tight. If you're hitting that jumping jack, I want you to whip the arms back down like you're hitting battle ropes. You got to pull them down and pull them up. Try to bring the feet closer together on those jump ropes, guys. Close stance on your jump rope. There we go. We get back to the gym and we get jump ropes in your hands. You guys be ready to rock and roll. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. 20-second break, guys. Straight leg dead bugs. Let's ace this. So if you have 2 light weights, 2 water bottles, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. That's it, guys. Remember, you got to create the tension in those limbs. So you're squeezing those legs nice and firm, nice and tight. Don't just hang them out up there, but squeeze them up. Great coordination, Linda. You're nailing it. Phyllis, you got it. Guys are awesome. That away, Team Williams. Five seconds. And switch, guys. Move those weights carefully out of the way. We're going back to all fours, bear dancers, or side plank rotations. Again, we're going to get that kick through, kick under. Try to get that opposite arm up to the ceiling without putting your foot on the floor when you kick through, kick under. In 4, 3, 2, 1, execute. Yep, try to control yourself in that space. So you're not swaying from one side to the other. You're kicking under and you come right back into the same spot. Look up, reach up. Don't be afraid to pause on that limb for a second. Own the movement. 20 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Guys, we're going to sit-ups. Overhead reach with a sit-up. You can, again, do that crunch, or you can do that seated overhead press. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and execute. Yeah, nice job, you guys. If you turn 90 degrees to the screen, you can see where your body lines up when you press through. So if you end up in this position, you should be able to see your head on the inside as you roll back down and come back up. You can see your eyes on underneath the armpits. That's how to hold the tension, Rex. Good girl. Good squeeze. Nice, Maria. That's how to press all the way up. 5 seconds, boys and girls. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. So, guys, we're going to the top again. Get your glute bands on. Get ready to hip thrust. Hey, Carly, Tim's not actually working out. He just ran through, right? It just struck me that I am entirely outnumbered by women this morning. I like it. Hip thrusts in 3, 2, 1, go. Where did Bruce go? Bruce was on the screen. He was the only one that had my back, but his screen disappeared. Yeah, Rex, pull him up and then get to thrusting. Hit it! Now, you guys got to create the tension in those hips. I can't do it for you. You got to pretend that you're pulling that quarter off the floor and you're holding it in those glutes, and nobody's getting it. It's yours. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Handstands, high hip bear crawl walks. If you're ready to put those feet up on a couch and try to get upside down, then now's the time. Hey, same rule applies here, guys. You want to try to press the head through the window so you can see underneath in your armpit. So you're trying to press the head through the window while you're walking. In 2, 1, execute. Here we go. Looking good, you guys. Don't forget to breathe, right? Getting into these crouched positions, upside down like this, blood starts rushing to the brain a little bit. You want to make sure you're breathing through it. 8 seconds. One more shot, Jules. Go for it. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Guys, after the handstand, we got our jump rope. Have your jump rope handy. Hey, if you have an agility ladder handy, you can also choose any agility ladder pattern. That would be cool too. Anything that gets us plyometrically moving on our feet. 3, 2, 1. Go get it. Guys, if you're doing the jumping jack, you can try the cross jack where you're crossing your feet, karaoke style too. So that one works. Crossing the feet, one in front, one behind, just to switch up your drill a little bit. Otherwise, stay with the standard jack. That is fine as well. Eight seconds. There we go. I see some of you guys practicing the Ali shuffle. 2, 1, and rest. Great job, guys. Straight leg dead bugs. Punch those arms up. Keep them nice and tight. When that arm goes overhead, try not to crook the elbow. Nice and straight, nice and tight while you reach. Is that Christine Brusso? Oh, my goodness. Good morning, lady. Guys, we're going in 3, 2, 1. Execute. Christine, I'm going to unmute you for a sec. Say hi to everybody, Christine.
Hi.
So good to have you. They're all muted, so they can't say hi back. We're right in
Okay.
the things. Are you going to join us for the workout?
I am. I've been trying to get on here, but I just got to you.
Don't worry, baby. All right, I'll go over some things. Can you give me an angle where I can see you? That's all I need. Guys, you have 15 seconds.
Where do you want me to be?
You're on the floor for right now.
Okay. Can you see me now?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, and rest. So, Christine, just hang right there for 1 sec. Guys, the next one that we're doing is that bear dancer. I'm going to show it again. And Christine, all I want you to do is you're going to hold yourself off the floor. So I'm just holding myself off the floor. Option is to kick 1 foot through and under. We're going in 3, 2, 1, go. So knees off the ground, Christine, and hold.
Okay.
And just breathe. And you're there for 40 seconds. We're doing all of these drills for 40 seconds of work and a 20-second break. So again, holding the knees 1 inch off the floor. Come on, Rex. Come on, Rex. That's my girl. 5 seconds, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. The last exercise in the sequence, guys, the seated overhead press. If you have light weight, you're pressing light weight or just your hands overhead. Otherwise, it's the sit-up with straight arms and straight legs. In 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, there we go. Nice and slow, nice and controlled, not falling to the floor. So Christine, I just muted you again so that everybody will be able to hear me. If you need to say something, just put your hand up and I'll unmute you. 20 seconds, guys, 20 seconds. Nice work, people, nice work. So you guys, I love that crunch option, Rex. Casey with the punch option, punching them up as you sit up. 2, 1, and time. Guys, we're going back to the top. One last round through. So hip thrusts first. Put your band around the knees. If you have a ball, you can use a ball. If you have a bench, you can use a bench. Here's my hip thrust. We're going in 5. Here it is from the floor. If you don't have any tools, I'm just doing a glute bridge, lowering and lifting. Giddy up, guys. Go get those glutes. So again, I need you to create the tension. Think chin to chest, eyes look to the knees. Pull the hips off the floor, squeezing the quarter between your glutes. If you have that band around the knees, you're trying to squeeze out on that band. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Guys, high hip bear crawl or handstand. Remember that high hip bear crawl. I'm just up here holding. You can hold down dog. You can walk down dog. You can kick up to the wall for your handstand. It's your call. We're going in 4, 3, 2, 1. Execute. Head through the window of the hands. Just a couple steps forward, a couple steps backward, moving through your screen so I can see ya. If you're kicking up to handstand, know where your surroundings are. Make sure there's no body or animals crawling in front of you or around you. No, you do not want to kick down onto them. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Come on up, guys. We're going to go to that jump rope. So remember, air jump, jumping jack works, crossover jacks work, all that jazz. Going in 8 seconds. And if you're not going to jump, that jogging in place will be fine for me, just nice and light. Ready, go. There we go. If you're jumping that rope, think flick the wrists, not the arms. Flick the wrists. Shoulders lock in, lats are tight, and it's a wrist action. Ha, 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 snap them. Nice job, guys. As you hear yourself jumping, try to land quietly and politely on the floor. Breathe while you work. Linda, if you had a rope in your hand, man, you'd be hitting every one of those. That was awesome. There you go. Dylan actually is doing the ollie with the rope in her hand. Nice work, Dill. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Guys, on your backside, straight leg dead bug. So again, this can be done with a bent leg. It's opposite arm, opposite leg. Otherwise, it's straight leg. One leg always up at the ceiling. In 2, 1, execute. If you have a dumbbell in your hand, you're welcome to hold dumbbells while you do it. Really difficult, guys. Remember, bending your knees can be a good option. This is our coordination drill. Now, Christine, I'm going to give you the cue. One hand always wants to be pointed up at the ceiling, so don't let this hand follow it down. Keep it up at the ceiling. So one hand always up at the ceiling. Really challenging to coordinate this pattern. Takes practice. There we go. That a girl. You got right, caught on right away. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch, guys. Bear crawl break dancer. Sweeping that leg through, give it a kick, reach to the ceiling, come back around. Sweep that leg through, give it a kick, come back around. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and execute. So from that all fours position, I'm going to bring one leg under, through, and kick it. And then I come back to all fours, under, through, and kick it. Back to all fours. It's just a side kick to the side. There we go. Keep cycling your breathing through it, guys. Exhale as you kick out. Inhale as you come back through. Tell your body you own it by owning your breathing through it. Six seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Guys, overhead presses or overhead sit-up. Overhead presses or overhead sit-up. Remember, straight legs here. You can do it with the seated press, or you can do it as the sit-up, rolling up, pressing up, rolling back down. In 4, 3, 2, execute. So reaching for the ceiling as you come up. If you're holding those dumbbells, it may be harder if you don't bring your elbows to the floor, but rather keep your arms to the ceiling. So stay pressed up when you sit up. Yep. You choose. Whichever one challenges you more, but it's achievable for you. Nice job, Christy. Great presses. Good strict form. Nice and smooth. Away, Jess. Way to move. Nice slow roll, Candace. That away. 3, 2, 1, and time. Guys, I want you to put your hands together, but don't wake anybody up. Awesome job. Listen, I'm going to unmute you guys. I want to hear some love. I want to hear how you guys are sounding and how you're feeling. That wasn't so bad, right?
That was bad. That was all right.
That's all right.
If you were here on Tuesday and you did that 2016, was it easier or harder than that?
Easier.
Way easier. All right, good. Good. So then when I annihilate you guys this weekend, you guys will be ready for it.
That was a trick question.
Yeah. No, this was designed to not be that. This was designed to be somewhere in the middle. Good movement. We're going to get a workout in, but we're not going to be dragging ourselves off the floor. Because let's face it, if we're always dragging ourselves off the floor after a workout, there's going to be some overtraining in there. And then when the gym does reopen, I'll have already abused you and you won't be able to join me. Come on. Christine, you win the VIP award. You're taking 40 minutes, but you fought all 40 of them to get in here with us. Awesome to see you. Guys, let's stretch a little bit here. Go, seated butterfly. Nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose.
I'm closer.
And out through the mouth.
I'm right here. You can see me. I can see like the shoulder. Look, I can see myself.
Jules, do what your mother says.
Jules, to the right. Your whole flattened body.
She doesn't like to be on camera.
I was trying to figure that out, Jen. I was like, either Mom just loves being on camera and can't get it off of her, or Jules wants to hide in the shadows and not be seen, but know that she's here.
Yep, pretty much.
I thought your mom just wanted to be on camera.
That's what I
I'm like, get out of
I
here. There's been abs classes where I'm like, is Julia there? Jen's like, yeah, she's over there. I'm like, oh, okay.
Guys, bring one leg in, extend the other one out. I mean, I literally have to throw my daughter off the screen just to get some screen time.
She's the best part.
If this was Snapchat, it would be a different story, but you know.
Yeah, got ya. I see.
Matt, when I'm previewing the workout, I call my husband to say, Sophie's on screen. He runs over to see her.
I never know what she's gonna do.
That's why it's funny.
Like
Like her dad.
Yeah.
Welcome to parenthood.
Yeah.
Wait till she can talk in full sentences. That'll be great.
She's getting pretty darn close. Comical. Other side, guys.
Guys, make sure you stay for abs class. It's a good one.
Yeah, hey, I printed out the schedule. I finally have a beautiful printout. So guys, we have some really cool classes this morning. Dylan's doing abs class at 8:05. And then we also have tone at 9:30 with Danielle, and then roll and stretch with Coach Katie at 10:15. So good lineup. If you want a double session later tonight, it's 5 o'clock with Coach Sarah for Smash Hit. So you're welcome to do that. Guys, take those feet up nice and wide. Pam, did you punch in and now you're at your office? I love it.
Yes.
I thought that's what you did. They can't say you're late. You're already there.
That's right.
Nice deep breath in. And exhale. And then, guys, take your body, just rotate around one side. Press yourself up nice and tall and look over the shoulder. And then walk those hands the other way. And then onto your belly, guys, for a little press up, just to loosen up the abdominals. So from this prone position, I've got my hips down.
oh, good girl.
Squeeze the butt and just press the chest up, stretching out the abdominals. Take your head, look over one shoulder.
Going on while stretching.
You right now, Amy.
Those are a nice touch. And then to the other side.
You have a cardinal.
Amy.
All my birds.
Yeah.
They're fantastic.
I love
Amy.
Oh, that was a cardinal.
No, she's outside.
And guys, relax, take a breath. Dylan, how can we find you in abs class?
You just got to go to the ID link, but I need to go get my paper from inside, so.
All right, so guys, if you go to the events link, you know where to find Dylan. Christine, if I can help you in any way so you can get on these, you let me know how I can help you. I think you figured it out. But if you need any help, you let me know. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me this morning.
Thanks, Matt.
Love
Thanks, Matt.
you all.
Thanks, Matt. Have a good day.
See you Saturday.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Saturday it is.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you,
Thank
Ryan,
you.
for having
I'm
you.
gonna make it Saturday.
Awesome. Christy, see you soon, honey. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye, Matt.
Linda, thank you. We had you the entire class. I love it, baby.
I know, huh?
Winning.
I gotta babysit now.
Good. They're lucky to have you. They don't know how lucky they are.
That's right. Take care.
Thank you. JC, love you, baby.
Yeah, sure you do. See you later.
Bring it in. Bring it in. Mwah. See you soon.